people can read War and Peace and come away thinking it's a simple adventure story. Others can read the ingredients on a chewing gum wrapper and unlock the secrets of the universe.
When I thought about what topic I would like to research, pop culture came to my mind, but because it's a very broad topic, I decided to think more specifically. Music, cinema, video games are comic books. So I opted to comic books and their connection to American history. I decided to name my research project as Comics and History in Teaching English as an Additional Language. The sound remains the same, except not spelled the same. The first part of subtitle comes from a song by the band Led Zeppelin. The song remains the same. And the second part of the quote from the character John Coffey from the movie The Green Mile. My name is John Coffey, like the drink, except not spelled the same. Some people may think comics are entertainment for kids or comics don't bring anything interesting to academic study. Because for these people, my research will be an important material for consultation and who knows, for casual reading, since what I plan to do is research and develop a material to be used in dynamic and informative classes of English as an additional language, but also to demonstrate how human history influences the way comic book artists develop the stories they want to tell, and on the other hand, how the trajectory of comics talks and influence movements and thoughts in human history. In the first phase of the project, quantitative data, which will enable a later qualitative analysis, will be obtained from internet search for articles and books about American history in the last 2 centuries. With the reading of this material, a timeline of important social-cultural events will be organized. When this task is fulfilled, articles and books about the history of comics will also be searched on the internet. This search will be focused on social cultural movements triggered by comic books, as well as about the influence suffered in comic books by the development of North American thought in last 2 centuries, which will be organizing in a new timeline. The next phase will be the crossing of the 2 timelines to obtain a synthesis of historical events and the moments of publication of comic books considered important for the development of this industry. The last phase will be to compile the results in chronological order, giving greater emphasis to events in which there were changes in the thinking of the North American people. As an example, I can mention that the creation of the Yellow Kid character, the first comic strip in 1895 for the newspaper New York Journal, owned by the millionaire William Randolph Hearst, triggered an intense competition due to the success of this new format derived from the cartoons with the newspaper The New York World, owned by businessman Joseph Pulitzer. Yeah, the same one that gives its name to the American Journalism Award. This competition was very fruitful for comic strips. A day of full page dedicated to them, then a full color page on Sundays, the appearance of many authors and characters, but it also led to a journalistic style called yellow journalism, based on sensationalism techniques. Critics named it after the Yellow Kid. Another example was the fight against the Nazis and fascists, set in superhero comics between 1941 and 1945, When magazine covers were not uncommon, being illustrated with Hitler, Mussolini, and Hirohito taking a beating by Captain America, Superman, or Wonder Woman. After the defeat of the Axis, the enemies were the Communists during the Cold War period. An editorial direction error in Wonder Woman comic book that made her give it up her Amazon life to become a spy in 1969 brought an appeal from the female audience demanding that she go back to wearing her old uniform. She returned in 1971, making her once again a symbol of feminism. Or in August 1974, when in the pages of Captain America's comic book, he unmasks the leader of a criminal organization that planned to control the world's destiny. To his and readers' surprise, the leader was the President of the United States, who committed suicide with a gunshot to the head. This occurred the same month that President Nixon resigned from office due to the Watergate scandal. Thank you for watching.